Hey you guys, what's up? It feels like I haven't seen you guys in forever, and I am so sorry about that. Yeah, these past couple of weeks have been hectic. All right. College, you guys, college life, it's stressful and it's crazy, okay? So, I've been studying for midterms, and it's like it took a lot out of me, you guys. It really took a lot out of me, and it felt like I'm kind of letting you guys down, and I don't want any of you guys to feel that, I'm forgetting about you, because I'm not. It's just, a lot of stuff, education wise was happening. And, I got to focus on my education, guys. I keep telling you, I got to focus on my education. Education comes first, then this. But thank you guys for hanging with me. I really, really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate this. So, let's go back into this review, shall we? All right. Mayans MC. This is episode 7, right? Yes, this is episode 7, Cucaracha. Now, I seen the episode. Well, take that back. I seen parts of the episode when it was on. I seen parts of it, and then I seen it again on on demand, and then I watched it again. It's like I kind of knew what was going on, little bits and pieces, but like I said, a lot's been going on, so I really haven't been able to give you guys a review. So we're back. We're gonna get these review out. I'm gonna do this review today, and then I'm gonna put out the latest episode tomorrow. Okay, so you guys are getting two new videos. All right, so let's get started. Mayans MC episode 7, Cucaracha. Now, like, we're going back to the same format. We're breaking down each storyline. So let's start with the shortest storyline and then work our way up. Okay, so let me get Coco and his, family situation. Let me get them out the way. So we see Leticia and Chucky. Chucky picks up Leticia, and he says he's gonna cook her breakfast, and it's because the reason why she's there is because Coco invited her. So that's sweet. Coco was inviting her to the club, and so Coco introduced her to everyone, and they welcomed her with open arms. And of course, they didn't know that he had another kid, but he got another kid, y'all. So we see later on in the episode, Coco takes Leticia to his mom's place. He says that he's looking for a bigger place, so he takes her back to his mom's house. And, of course, they get into this, little argument, whatever. It's like you see that strained and dysfunctional relationship that he has with his mother. And, he says that, she's going to stay here for a bit until, you can get something else. And that his mom tells him about the car and what happened, how there was a dead body in it. And, she called the cops. And it's like a whole bunch of mess. The whole family is fucked up. Okay, throw the whole family away. Just throw the whole family away. Okay, they're crazy and they're dysfunctional. Okay, and so we see before he leaves, we see Coco give Leticia some money, and it looked like a couple $100. And I'm like, okay, here's the thing. I understand that you're trying to get this better relationship with your daughter. I understand that. I completely understand that. But you have to take your time. You can't, it takes baby steps, all right? You can't just jump into it, all right? It takes some time, and it takes some baby steps. And I feel like Coco is doing a little bit too much, and it's gonna end up hurting him in the end. That's how I feel. So he gives her, a couple $100, and he leaves. And then we see the mama take her money away from him. She literally snatched the money away from her. They get into a yelling match, and then she says, if you want to make an earning, you have to sell your fruit basket. And she just started crying. Leticia runs to the bathroom and she just started crying. Now, I'm going to keep my eye on her, okay? I'm going to keep my eye on Leticia, okay? I'm going to keep my eye on her because something about her isn't right, okay? She goes into the bathroom, okay? She starts crying. And then all of a sudden, she just starts banging her head on the toilet. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, girl, what is going on with you? Like, what? She started banging her head on the toilet, you know. She got busted up right here and she just bleeding all over. So then Chucky picks her up and she goes back to the headquarters. And Easy finds her because he was gonna do something. And then out of nowhere, and then here comes Coco. Coco looking like, what the fuck is going on? And Easy says, it's your mom. And so then towards the end of the episode, his mom is in a bathtub, you know, she just relaxed and she listening to some music, you know, candles. She thought she was going to have a pleasant night. Baby, that's not what the fuck happened. So as she's in the bathtub, we hear this banging. Boom, boom. We see Coco, you know, shoving, you know, the door, you know, trying to bust the door open with his shoulder. And then he kicks the door. I don't know. Okay, look, y'all. I thought that was high. I really did. I'm like, ooh, that was sexy. Don't judge me. I just thought that was sexy. Okay. So then he kicks down the door and he rushes to the bathroom. She has a knife and she thought it was an intruder, but it wasn't. So she puts the knife down and, you know, she was like, Coco, you know, what the fuck's going on with you? And yada, yada, yada. Then out of nowhere, he just said, fuck this. And he just started choking her. He started choking her in the bathtub. And she just, water's filling with, water's splashing all over the place. And he just chokes her. And she did, y'all. She died in the bathtub, you know, because he choked her. I'm like, damn. I don't know. I just thought that was sexy. I don't know. Maybe because Richard Cabral is cute. I don't know. That's the actor that plays Coco. I thought that was hot. You know, yeah. Okay, yeah. But y'all, he ended up killing his mama. So that's Coco's story. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eye on Leticia because something about her ain't right, and I feel like it's gonna end up hurting Coco in the end. That's what I feel. I don't know how y'all feel. We will discuss that later in the comments. Okay. So then, what other scene was kind of short? Let's go to Pop's storyline and Jimenez's storyline. So Pop's, he's in, you know, the kitchen drinking some coffee, and then he's startled by Adelita. Adelita pops up out of nowhere. We'll get to that later on. So, Adelita is in the kitchen. He's startled. And she calls him by his real name, Ignacio. We found out that was his real name a couple of episodes ago. And so, I'm not about to, like, give y'all details, every, like, little detail about that conversation. But basically, she gives him, you know, the story about her family, how her family was, you know, slaughtered by the Galindo cartel, and how there was a sacred trust that was broken. You know, she thinks that Pops sold out her father, which means he ended up getting killed, but that wasn't the story. And so Pops, he shows her, you know, pictures, and he gives her the whole story about how her father and Pops, you know, was working together. They were tight. You know, they started working with the Galindo cartel. They was killing people left and right. Pops got out because, you know, his wife, he got married to his wife. And then, you know, they had Angel and Ezekiel. And so, come to find out, you know, throughout the whole conversation that Pops didn't sell out her father. It was the priest. And you know why? Because he showed her a picture of her father, Pops, and the priest. The priest was like dead center. So the priest broke the sacred trust. And she she's like shook. Okay, she's shook at y'all. Out of nowhere, this girl throws up in the corner of his dining room. Like, she started throwing up. I said, I know you did not just throw up in this man's house. You couldn't have found a waste basket. You just decided to throw up in the corner of his dining room. Girl, who gonna clean it up? Because he ain't gonna clean it up. No, girl, you should have got some paper towel and you should have got down. You should have cleaned up your vomit. I said, I know you did not vomit in his house. And then she gonna leave. She gonna take the picture and she gonna leave. I said, that is disrespectful. I said, Pops. You should have told her you got to clean that up. Before you go, you got to clean that up. Pops, I don't know what you was thinking. I would have said, girl, you got to clean this up before you leave. Because, So then, Pops, he goes on a long drive, you know, towards like the middle of the episode, towards the middle to the end of the episode. He just start driving. He got some coffee and he got his bag full of guns. All right, he about to set it off in this bitch. We don't know what's going to happen. We going to wait till, well, I got to see till next episode because y'all already seen last episode. Let's see. So then let's go to Jimenez. So Jimenez, he goes to his boss's door and his boss takes him off the case because he is too close. You guys know that Jimenez is Easy and Angel's cousin. So his boss takes him off the case because he's getting too close. And later we see Jimenez like following his boss around. I'm like, okay, let's not get into stalker mode, sweetie. Let's not do that. It's not a good look for you, okay? Let's not get stalkerish here. And so we see that in the episode, while, you know, the Mayans are handling business, Ezekiel, he gets a call from Diego, and Diego tells him that, look, the deal's off right now because the boss, he ain't feeling it right now, so I'm taking off the case. Everything's about to go down, you know. Jimenez tells Easy what's going on, and then Ezekiel tells Jimenez that, well, Galindo got caught up in, you know, Calexico East, so he is detained at the border. So, yeah, that's not gonna work out. And so later on in the episode, we see we see the weirdo from last episode, you know, who was petting the cat towards the end of the episode. And come to find out, he's the head of this whole RICO case to take down Galindo and the Mayans. So we see Jimenez go up to his office and he tells Weirdo, I don't know his name, I'm just calling Weirdo because he was, you know, scurvy Weirdo. So Jimenez tells Weirdo that, he tells him that Galindo is being detained, so drop the bolo, just drop everything, okay? He's detained. Y'all can get him, okay? Just drop this whole thing. So that's what they did. So yeah, Jimenez, baby, you need to take a shower, okay? Take a shower, get some sleep, okay? Because you was looking a little dingy. Like, baby, okay? You gotta take a shower, okay? Take a shower, get a good night's sleep. It'll do wonders. Trust me, I know how it feels. Get some sleep, okay? You stressing. Okay, you can't be stressing, okay? Calm that down. Calm it down. All right. And so that was Pops and Jimenez storyline. So do I want to do... Which one should I do next? Okay, let me do Four Amigos. Yeah, let me do the Four Amigos. So in the beginning of the episode, we see Angel walk in to the meeting room with Hank, Taz, and Bishop. We see Angel. Okay, look, y'all. I'm starting to have a love-hate relationship with Angel. It's complicated, okay? It's complicated. My me liking Angel is kind of complicated right now. You know, it's kind of a love-hate relationship, okay? So, Angel tells Hank, Taz, and Bishop that when they were chasing down Dennis, because y'all remember, you know, the whole thing that happened, you know, with the backwoods people and the Mayans. And it was Gil, Angel, and Ezekiel. They were chasing after Dennis. They chased Dennis onto Riz's property. And when they were going to bury Dennis, Gil and Ezekiel, they fell through the hole. And they found out that it was, you know, multiple tunnels, but one happened to be active, you know, working lights and, you know, fresh footprints. So it was on Riz's property. Once again, it was on Riz's property. And so one tunnel was like a half an hour from Mexico, and then another tunnel that led to Vicky's place. And basically, he's trying to pin this all on Riz. I'm like, Angel, do not make me go to the screen and punch you. If you try to get Riz kicked out of the MC, Angel, it's on sight. It's on sight when I see you, Angel. I will jump through that TV screen and I will fight you, Angel. Do not try to get Riz kicked out of the MC, because if that's what you're trying to do, that's fucked up. But I gotta watch the next episode, y'all. So I don't know what happened. Okay, I gotta wait till the next episode. And so Bishop says, okay, let's keep this between the four of us. What stays here does not leave. So it's between the four of us. The four of us only knows this information. And so Angel, he gets a text. It's a crown emoji. We don't know who it's from. Okay. And so we see Angel and Ezekiel. They're walking through a tunnel and they meet up with Adelita. And they're driving her somewhere. And Adelita is just asking them questions, you know, are there any other siblings? You know, how long has it been since your mom died? And she's just asking them questions. And this is starting to make me look at Adelita sideways. You know, I was cool with her message in the beginning, but now I'm looking at her sideways. I got my eye on Adelita, okay? Something about her right now, I'm not feeling it. Something about her is kind of rubbing me the wrong way. So, got my eye on her. Okay. So then they take her to where she got to go. She gets out the car and she pulls out a bag. And then later on, that's when she meets with Pops. And so they leave to meet up with Gil and Coco. Angel gives Gil and Coco the rundown of what happened. And Riz walks in like everything is peaches, you know. Hey, guys. He's confused, okay? Riz don't know what's going on. And so Ezekiel, like I said earlier, he gets a phone call from Jimenez. Jimenez gets some heads up of what's going on with the case. And then he tells Jimenez that Galindo is locked up. That's what I said earlier. And then we see towards the end of the episode, Ezekiel, he goes to Pop's house and, you know, Pops isn't there. He's gone. And he sees on the table the security box, and he opens it and he sees the birth certificate and he's just looking over it and he's like, damn, Pops, like everything is starting to come out, you know, everything is starting to come out slowly, you know, but surely. So everything is going to start coming out, I'm pretty sure, like from now until the end of the season. And so that was, you know, what was happening. Primarily that has to do with like Ezekiel and Angel, but I like to, you know, break it down into the four amigos. Okay, do I want to get to the MC or do I want to talk about Galindo? No, I want to talk about the MC. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the episode, Hank, Taz, and Bishop, they're discussing about what happened with Galindo, and Bishop says that Alvarez found out from Devontae that Galindo is being held at the border patrol. He's being detained. And then, like I said, that's when and then there's a group meeting and Alvarez is coming back, and he's going to give everybody a heads up of what's going on with Galindo. So then Bishop, so they're going to meet up with the Sons of Anarchies. They're going to meet up with SOAs, and Bishop decides that Riz, you stay here, until you stay here, unless, we get a call for someone's happened with Galindo. So you stay here, Riz. Keep an eye out, keep the phones open, see what's going to happen. And so the Mayans, they meet up with SOAs. And, SOAs, one of their things that they did was that they traded guns. So Mayans give them money. SOAs, they give them the guns. Okay. Now, I know that there's different charters of, SOAs. I want to see Charming, okay? I want to get Charming and the Mayans. I want to get them together, okay? Because I know like when the end of Sons of Anarchy went off the air, Jax died. And then Happy got promoted. And then what was his name? What was this Irish dude's name? It wasn't Chip. Was it Chip? I don't think it was a Chip, but I know he got promoted to president. Yeah, I want to see Charming. I want to see Charming, SOA, and then Mayans, meet up. I want to see that. I'll be like so happy. I want to see that. But yeah, and so they're riding, about to go home, and then we see the cops. He's putting the information, on a thing, on a scanner, and then cops start getting in formation, because they're about to go get Easy. And so they pull over. Easy sacrificed himself, and he lets the cops chase after him, and he gets the Rodney King treatment. If y'all don't know who Rodney King is, look him up. He gets the Rodney King treatment. And we see the MCs. They regroup in the meeting room, and Easy comes in, and they call Easy to the meeting room, and they see he bruised up everywhere, y'all. Okay, he's bruised up everywhere, and Bishop respects what he did, but if it happens again, you're done. You're putting the MCs in danger, and it looks like you're going rogue. So, like, if you do it again, you're done. And we come to find out he has 8 months left until, like, he's not a prospect anymore. That's what I'm thinking. And so then Riz, he says, yo, I gotta leave. I'm going to go to Vicky's. And so that's when Angel, Bishop, Hank, and Taz, they look at each other like, okay, let's get this dude in action. And so we see Riz going through the tunnels with these women and a baby, and he exits through, I forgot what it was called. And then as he's, exiting from the tunnel, we see Hank, Bishop, Taz, and Angel, and they're all looking at him like, you got some explaining to do, brother. And we see a woman coming out of the door. So I gotta watch what happens in the next episode. All right, so let's get into the Galindo cartel and the rebels, because this is where they intertwine with one another. And so we see the Galindo family, they still holding it down at the border patrol like a good family does. And so Galindo, he's in hell, y'all. Galindo is in hell. He is sweating. People are peeing in front of him. He wants to go home. Homie is over it, okay? And so he gets into a fight with the dude from earlier who was pissing, in front of him in a bottle. And old dude, was talking smack to him, and then Galindo just had enough, and he ended up choking him. I think he killed him, but he ended up choking him, okay? And so we hear, and in one of the scenes, we see, Galindo, and the cops, they call out his name, Galindo. I don't know his last name. And, Galindo. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm stupid, y'all. That was a slow moment. So we hear cops, call his name. And he gets handcuffed, and they take him to a basement, and out of nowhere, here comes Adelita. She pop up out of nowhere. I'm like, girl, what you doing? And so Adelita tells him the same reason, my father and my family, they were killed by the Galindo cartel, and, same old story. And so what she wants from Galindo is cooperation. And so she shows him 4 photos of his property. So like a poppy seed, no, poppies, somewhere in Mexico. And then we see a refinery, then we see a distribution, then we see another something that Galindo owns. And she's telling someone, go here, go there, go here, go there. And those 4 places end up blowing up. And then she shows him every other business that he owns. And basically, what I got from that whole conversation is that they are going to partner up. I'll have to see if they do in the next episode. They're going to partner up and play Robin Hood. That's what I all got. They going to play Robin Hood, okay? They are going to, give money to people who really need it because the government is corrupted. I mean, what government is not corrupted? And that they're going to give money to education, give money to families who really need it. And the rebels will be the eyes, the ears, and the weapons to the Galindo cartel. And they want a piece of the profit in return. So they're going to become potential partners, and they're going to need a third party to help them out. And I said, see, I knew I had to keep an eye on Adelita. I'm still going to keep an eye on her. But I don't know why, but when I saw the episode when it premiered, I was thinking, what if Galindo tries to throw in, the Mayans as like a potential partner, and then, Adelita, and then they meet Adelita. I don't know. But what if the Mayans get brought into their little, partnership? I'm like, ooh, that's going to hurt Angel, and that's going to backfire his plan. So I don't know what's going to happen, y'all. I'm going to have to watch the next episode. And so that's what happened. Basically, we're going to see if Galindo and Adelita are going to work together. Okay. So then the baby's, brought back home. Everybody's happy. Oh, the baby's back home. Whoop-de-whoop. And then, everybody's having a good time. The power goes out. And so we see one of Galindo's, security team, he tries to check it out. He goes, there's the circuit breaker. And then someone points a gun at him, and he's looking like, damn it. And he's looking like, fuck, shit. Okay. And then he didn't come back inside, so they wondering what's going on. And then Galindo tells HOS, head of security cornrows, check it out. HOS, head of security cornrows, he check it out. He go outside. He ain't return back. Galindo goes out there. Galindo ain't come back. Emily worried. She like, what the hell going on? She got the baby. She go outside, and Galindo, HOS, head of security cornrows, and another one of Galindo's security guards, they're on their knees with their hands behind their back, and cops are surrounding them. And the weirdo, he walks up to Emily, and that's how the episode ends. So that was a good episode. I really enjoyed the episode. Sorry y'all once again that sorry that this is late, but education comes first. But this was a really good episode. Once again, keeping my eye out for Leticia, keeping my eye out for Adelita. These two, Leticia, keep an eye on her. Adelita, keep an eye on her. But yeah, this episode was good. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the other review, for the next review for the Mayans that came on this week. That came on, this past Tuesday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So peace. See you guys later. Mwah. Bye.